Welcome to ADB Radio. Today we're going to introduce you to Barbados.
Hello, it's nice to be here today for a new radio show.
Barbados is an island located in the southeast of Martinique.
There are a lot of things you can discover there, and now we're going to talk about Barbadian landscapes with Stephanie.
Barbados has 60 beautiful beaches, and the most beautiful is Carlisle Bay. I recommend you to come here to take the most wonderful picture. Barbados has a lot of caves, but the most famous is Harrison's Cave. Beam has many majestic, superb, amazing, and fabulous landscapes. I leave you to discover the other landscape.
Thank you, Stephanie.
That was very interesting, thanks.
Every island has a flag that everyone recognizes, but the Barbadian flag is a little more different. Shani is going to tell us its distinctive features.
The flag of Barbados is amazing. It's very beautiful and original. The flag of Barbados is gold and blue. Gold represents the sand of the island beaches. Blue is for the sea and sky of Barbados, and the symbol at the center of the flag represents the trident for the mythical sea god Neptune. The shaft of the trident is broken, symbolizing Barbados' break from Britain.
Thank you, Shani.
Now, coming up, we've got interesting things to learn about the Barbadian history with Anna.
São given the name of Barbados by Portuguese sailors in the 1500s. Europeans were not the first to inhabit this eastern island in the late 70s. This distinction goes to the Americans who arrived from Venezuela, followed by the Arawak Indians, who in turn were dismissed by the Carib Indians in the 13th century. But when the first English settlers arrived in 1627, they found an island that was largely uninhabited and set about establishing a colony that would remain a part of the British Empire for 334 years. The Barbados celebrated its independence of the United Kingdom on November 13, 1966. Nevertheless, it keeps a bit English as a passion for cup of tea and drives to the left.
Thank you, Hannah. Now we know what they have been through. But Brian, what if we're hungry? What can we eat in Barbados?
It's exactly what Karen is going to tell us.
Barbados is not only popular for its beaches, but also for its delicious dishes. The kitchen of Barbados is a blend of African, English, Indian, Creole, and Caribbean food. The fish is the base of the majority of the local dishes because they have a lot of fish in Barbados. For example, tuna or crabs. I suggest you eat the fried flying fish served with a chili sauce or sea urchin eggs. There is also the famous macaroni pie, but we will learn how to make it just after with Alexandra and Sabina. For me, it's the best. So if you want to eat, be attentive.
Thank you, Karian. You've made me hungry.
Me too. Let's change the subject. Even if our carnival is over, Barbados Festival is about to start. It's going to be presented by Jeremy, Luca, and Alan.
The largest and most important festival in Barbados is Crop Over. The festival begins in June and finishes on the first Monday in August, ending with the Grand Cadouement. During the festival, there are art and craft markets, folk concerts, food competition all over the island.
The last day is called Cadouement Day. This is the official finale celebration of the season. It is held on the first Monday of August.
On his day, there are masquerade bands, costume spectacles, and celebrities dancing behind music trunks. From the Nationality Stadium to the Spring Garden Highway.
Thanks, guys. That was very instructive.
Coming up, we've got a Bajan legend with a weird character, which will be described by Leah.
Do you know what is a shaggy bear? You don't? Neither do I. So let's take a plane and discover the Barbadian legend. The shaggy bear is a man dressed in an outfit made of plantation shacks. It represents an African witch doctor. Remember that the shaggy bear is an African witch doctor. The role of supernatural forces in slave medicine was important. The shaggy bear, aka bank holiday bear, because he shows up on the bank holidays. He is light and fit. His acrobatic performances are impressive and designed to frighten. They are always on stilts. Nowadays, its costume is made with colored strips of fabric and conceals the identity of the performer like a rag mat. Now, I'm sure you know what a shaggy bear is and why it is an important part of Barbados life. Thank you and see you soon.
Wow, what an interesting legend. Thank you, Leah. Time for a short break. Stay tuned.
Come eat your vegetable. I come back, hey miss, do something.
I don't like vegetables.
Hey, I am the super chefette man. You don't like vegetables, so eat my burger.
Yeah, oh my god, it's so good.
What is that? You must eat your vegetable.
Eat that pork.
Okay, just one time. Jesus Christ, it's so good. Come to Chefette Fast Food.
Just call at
06961144.
Welcome back to ADB Radio. So, we're talking about Barbados, but we have never been there.
Don't worry about that. Nathan, Lindsay, and Solange are going to interview Sharna, our assistant, who is Barbadian.
Great, she's an amazing assistant.
Hello.
Hi guys,
We Sharna Sorhaindo.
I am an art student and an English assistant, born in Dominica, raised in Barbados, and currently living in Martinique.
What would you like to be in the future?
In the future, I would like to be an art teacher.
What do you like about Barbados?
About Barbados, I love the food, the landscapes, and the nightlife.
What is your favorite place in Barbados?
My favorite place in Barbados would be the East Coast Beach.
What is your favorite sport? Is it cricket?
No, my favorite sport isn't cricket. I find it boring. My favorite sport is volley.
Have you already visited our country?
Actually, I have twice.
Do you live near any famous hotel in Barbados?
I actually do live near the Sandy Lane Hotel.
What is your favorite Bajan traditional meal?
I think I just like macaroni pie.
Do you miss your island?
Of course I do.
Can you speak Bajan?
Yes, I can speak Bajan, but if I was supposed to be speaking Bajan, you wouldn't understand me.
Thanks a lot. In Martinique, we speak French but also Creole. Barbados has two languages too. With Morgan, we're going to know what are these two languages and what they're used for.
In Barbados, we have two interesting languages. The English one is the official of Barbados and is used for the communication, administration, and public services all over the island. And we have the Belgian one, which is spoken by most Barbadians in everyday life, especially in informal setting.
Thanks, Morgan. Let's change the subject now. What if we don't know what to cook one day?
Don't worry, use just a Barbadian recipe, like the one Alexandra and Savelina are going to present to you.
Hello, let's represent a macaroni pie recipe.
For this recipe, we need 1/2 pound long chopped macaroni, 4 cups cheddar cheese, 1/2 cup evaporated milk, 1 cup of water, a 1/3 cup ketchup, a tablespoon yellow mustard, 2 small onions, a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 egg, grated cheese for top.
First, bring water to boil and add macaroni. Slice 1 onion and add to the sautéed boiling water. Preheat oven to 350 Fahrenheit. While macaroni is cooking, grate onion and cheese. Join macaroni and combine all ingredients with the macaroni, adding the cheese first to allow melting. Transfer to a greased baking dish and top with grated cheese. Bake by for 30-40 minutes or until golden brown. Enjoy!
Thank you. Sounds delicious. Well, to finish our show, I'd like to know which monument to visit if I go there.
Well, Christian and Makelaji are going to answer your question right now.
There are a lot of beautiful monuments in Barbados. I'm going to present some of them. First, let's talk about Morgan Gallery in the mill located in Saint-Andrew. It's the last working sugar cane in the mill in Barbados. Then there is the amazing George Washington House, in which George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, spent about 2 months.
Don't forget Barbados Museum and Historical Society, which reveal the island's rich history, culture, and heritage. It is located in Bridgetown, the capital of Barbados. Finally, St. John's Parish Church, which was first constructed in 1645, making it one of the oldest churches in Barbados.
Thanks, guys. This is the end of our show. We hope you enjoyed it.
As far as I'm concerned, I can't wait to visit Barbados. It seems to be the best island in the Caribbean, don't you think?
Well, after Martinique, maybe. Let's finish with Noemi and Jordan, who are going to sing. Bye, Brian.
See you soon and bye, everyone.
Sun and crystal blue sea, why not you with me? I am a Belgian, I'm a Belgian. Yeah, symbol of pride and industry, crusher to St. Lucie. I am a Belgian,
I'm a Belgian.
Wherever I roam or I go, I will let them know. No matter what I say or I do, blue, yellow, black, and blue. Drinks, rags, ripping my Belgian flags. Vibes, music, jump up and down and sing it. Gem of the Caribbean Sea, why not you with me? I am a Belgian, I'm a Belgian. Yeah, one peaceful loving society, where one family. I am a Belgian, I'm a Belgian. Yeah.
I'm a Belgian, yeah. 166 square miles of pure love, pure smile. I am a Belgian, yeah. I'm a Belgian, yeah. Goes on and crystal blue sea, one nothing with me. I am a Belgian, I'm a Belgian, yeah. A symbol of pride and industry, Christchurch to St. Lucie.